Namaskar, I am Soma Sen Roy from India Meteorological Department, and we will be discussing today the weekly weather of the last 1 week, which is 14th to 20th December 2023. If we see the main weather systems during the last 1 week, there was of course a feeble western disturbance to the north which gave some rainfall over Jammu and Kashmir, but the most significant weather system was a cyclonic circulation which formed near Sri Lanka region. It gradually moved westwards south of the Indian landmass, and by 20th it was over Southeast Arabian Sea and neighborhood. This particular weather system it increased the northeasterly wind flow along the Tamil Nadu coast, and 2 to 3 districts of South Tamil Nadu received exceptionally heavy rainfall during the period of 16th to 19th December 2023. If you see the daily wind field, as you can see, this is the 0.9 kilometer height wind field. You can see the strengthening of the winds all along the southeast peninsular coast, that means southeast Tamil Nadu coast, and these winds from the Bay of Bengal brought in a lot of moisture and resulted in exceptionally heavy rainfall on 18th, and of course very heavy rainfall the previous and the succeeding day. This is the rainfall, which is of course I spoke of the reported rainfall. So actual rainfall happened, if you see this small patch, it happened mainly during the 17th to 18th morning period, which was responsible for creating widespread destruction of property as well as inconvenience to people in these 2 or 3 districts. So if you see the cumulative rainfall during the last 1 week, you will note that the reds and oranges correspond to very heavy, extremely heavy rainfall. It was over a very small region of the country, which is mainly over the extreme south peninsular part of the country, which is mainly 2 or 3 districts: Kanyakumari, Thoothukudi and Tirunelveli and Tenkasi. So these districts received the maximum rainfall, and if you see, exceptionally heavy rainfall was it occurred on 17th to 18th, as I mentioned, over Thoothukudi district and Tirunelveli district, and extremely heavy rainfall occurred the previous and the succeeding day, and very heavy rainfall occurred the days before and after, and heavy rainfall thereafter. If we see in detail the weather that happened, the rainfall that happened during the 16th to 19th December period, like I said, there was a cyclonic circulation. This particular circulation was situated such that the winds strengthened, the northeasterly winds strengthened over the Tamil Nadu coast. The rainfall actually started on 16th December. Rainfall realized up to morning of 17th December. Tirunelveli district received the highest rainfall, which is 19 centimeter. 17th rainfall was higher than the 16th rainfall. That means the rainfall continued. You will note that Tirunelveli district got 61 centimeter rainfall, whereas Thoothukudi district received 95 centimeter rainfall on 17th rainfall realized on 18th December. Simultaneously, 3 neighboring districts, Tenkasi, Kanyakumari and Virudhunagar districts also received very heavy to extremely heavy rainfall. The 18th rainfall, which was realized on 19th, I should say night of 18th, the rainfall that persisted over Thoothukudi district gave 23 centimeter rainfall, and Tirunelveli got 19 centimeter. Thereafter rainfall decreased, but subsequent day also heavy rainfall was realized over this region. As you can note, strong winds, 12 knot becoming 30 knot at 1 kilometer height on 16th became 25 knot on 17th, and this particular direction and wind speed was very favorable for this kind of episode, which was warned adequately by Indian Meteorological Department. Because of this rainfall, if you see the weekly cumulative rainfall, there is large excess rainfall over two states, which is Kerala and Tamil Nadu, as well as Lakshadweep. Rest of the country, generally in this period rainfall is not likely expected to be much, so and realized rainfall was also less, so we did not get much rainfall over most parts of the country except maybe Sub-Himalayan West Bengal, which got very of course it's showing blue, but not much rainfall is likely during the season, so this is not very reflective of actual rainfall. If you see the remaining part of the country, it received normal or below normal or no rainfall at all during the last 1 week. If you see the seasonal total, which is from 1st October till 21st of December, the rainfall excess was mainly over Lakshadweep and Kerala because of very active easterly waves which moved over the region, not just this easterly wave. And again Tamil Nadu, if you see the seasonal rainfall is now normal, and central India, please note that this entire part of the country during this part of the year does not get much rainfall, and of course due to western disturbances the northwest part of India as well as Jammu and Kashmir received excess rainfall. This is the actual quantitative figures of the rainfall that has occurred. Departures are negative over most parts of the country except South Peninsular India, where it is 105% excess. If you see the temperature, because we are already towards the end of December, so temperature is the most important aspect for most parts of the country. If you see the rainfall, the temperature, maximum temperature, as you will note in the figure to the left, has remained in the range of 28 to 30 degrees Celsius over peninsular India, and over North India temperatures were less, which is in the range of 20 to 26 degrees, and of course in the hills temperature was far lower. This is because we did not have very active western disturbances, cloud cover was limited, so clear sunshine, temperatures were pretty high, and we had good pleasant weather during the last 1 week. Minimum temperatures, if you note, have also not shown any significant drop. Mainly the drop has been observed over Punjab, where if you note that the minimum temperatures were in the range of 2 to 6 degrees Celsius over some parts of Punjab. Remaining parts of the country, if you note, minimum temperatures were very much in the 6 to 10 degrees Celsius range, which is a very pleasant situation for most parts of the country. If you see a statistical way of looking at the weather that has happened in terms of fog and temperatures, very dense fog was realized in Punjab on 4 days, and dense fog of course on the remaining 3 days. Overall all 7 days there was dense fog, but 4 of these days had very dense fog. Haryana had very dense fog on 1 day, and remaining 1 day itself it had dense fog. There was some isolated, when I am talking of dense or very dense fog, please remember it is very isolated. It is that large scale, widespread dense to very dense fog situation has still not come, and we have so far seen mainly in the Punjab, most parts of Punjab, North Haryana, North West UP, North UP in fact, the Terai region has had isolated pockets in which fog has occurred. If you see the minimum temperature, markedly below minimum temperature has not been realized anywhere during the week. Appreciably below normal, that means minus 3.1 to minus 5.0 degrees Celsius below the normal, that has only happened in Jammu and Kashmir on 14th, but below normal 1.6 to 3.0 degrees Celsius below normal. Much of the country has got, mainly focused on northwest and central India. If you see the weather systems today, a fresh western disturbance is approaching the western Indian region. The western disturbance is still very far to the west. It is only around 52 degrees east to the north of 25 degree north. That remnant of the cyclonic circulation which gave such exceptionally heavy rainfall over South Peninsular India, it persists. It is seen over Southeast Arabian Sea still, and no other weather system is there over the Indian region. So what do we expect? We really expect that fog conditions are likely to continue. This was not, again, since there has been no active western disturbance, there is not much moisture supply yet over northwest India. So we are expecting isolated pockets, very dense fog, because of which orange alert has been given first 2 days over Punjab. Isolated very dense fog is likely to continue over Punjab the subsequent 3 days also, but maybe not as intense as the first 2 days. Haryana is likely to get dense fog the first 3 days, that means tomorrow morning, day after tomorrow morning, and the day after, and isolated dense fog, especially in the valleys of Meghalaya, Badapani, and again over Assam and Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland. This entire region we are expecting dense fog at isolated places. If you see the extended range forecast for the coming 2 weeks, which means up to 4th January 2024, the first week we are not expecting much rainfall anywhere over India, mainly some rainfall over along the east coast of Tamil Nadu during the week 1, which is 21st to 28th December. This is below normal activity for this region. But in week 2, we are expecting the equatorial Rossby wave to strengthen. Models are also indicating that a fresh increase in rainfall activity is likely, especially over Tamil Nadu and Kerala, because of which we are seeing the anomalies are also positive over this region on week 2. In terms of temperature, we are not seeing the temperatures, as you can see in week 1, which is up to 28th December, we are expecting peninsular India and central India to get normal or below normal minimum temperatures, whereas West India, North, East and Northeast India is likely to get above normal minimum temperatures. By week 2, although there is a chance of a western disturbance approaching, we are not expecting much weather, because of which minimum temperatures are likely to be above normal over North, Central as well as East and Northeast India. So overall, week 2 we are expecting above normal temperatures over the northern half of the country. This is the summary, but main thing is we have to keep in mind the impact expected and action suggested. The fog conditions that I just talked about is the most significant weather in the next 1 week, so to say. Please note that highways will be covered, will have less visibility, so take care, especially, and flights may be cancelled, so please bear with the inconvenience. And power sector, there is chance of tripping of power lines. Human health is likely to be affected, especially respiratory problems may come up with people who have pre-existing conditions as well as young children. So please take care and take protection during this winter season. Thank you. Namaskar.